Hi there, it's Sam from poodles.co.uk and poodlesjewellery.com because it is Sunday, South Hill and Stampin' Up on Sunday. You know what it is, it's the day of the week when I merge my two working lives together. Today I have a card inspired by a locket, and I'm going to bring in my piece of white paper so I can bring you close to this locket. And it is full of birthstones. It is gorgeous, I love it, I love a good rainbow. Anybody who knows me even vaguely well will know that I love rainbows. There we go, if I tip that you can see all the light shining through. Hopefully my photos when I take them will show beautiful lit crystals and birthstones here, but I've got the little artist palette in there. And actually somebody recently commented and said, you know, with all of your work in papercraft and with your work with the jewellery, she said your life must be just one long rainbow. And I thought, yeah, you're not far off it actually. My life is a rainbow. So I'm a big rainbow fan, and this is my locket of choice that I wear a lot. This is the diamond locket. I love this shape. This isn't a chain I wear particularly often, but the lovely Carrie in my team, who has just joined me, she has the rose gold one of this, and I saw her a couple of days ago and she was wearing it and it looked so gorgeous. I decided I was going to break out mine again. So it's lovely. I love it. Anyway, so this is the card that you can clearly see has been inspired by my locket. So we've got, well, we've got the black border going around, and actually I've got a speckledy black border, and then here, hopefully the photo, the lighting isn't so bad, but this is just a rainbow of colours and splats, and then I've just picked up a few there. So it's very much an any time, any occasion kind of card and locket. And I just love it. I love it. What I wanted to do, and I have been very clever, this isn't just our 12 birthstones. That's these ones here. So you've obviously got all of the different colours that are here, but we also have accent stones as well. And included in here, I've got the hyacinth stone, which is this very orange one down here. And I've got the dark indigo, which I can't see right now, and the purple velvet as well. So I've added those in as well. As the 12 birthstones, so it just gave me even more colours to play with, so I just wanted to show you that. Anyway, let's put the card together. So easy. Piece of cardstock, cut in half, folded in half, doesn't matter what size it is, and then the card blank that I've got to go over the top is, this time it is 1 centimetre narrower and shorter rather than the usual ½ centimetre, which gives you a skinny border like that. I've gone slightly bigger, so you would take it ½ an inch narrower and shorter. Then we need 2 stamp sets. We have got Gorgeous Grunge, I love it. We're going to use the big splatters up at the top, and Work of Art because I wanted this. And I just felt, because we had the artist palette in there, that it was a work of art really. And then I've got Memento ink. Now I would use StazOn normally, but it was not in reach when I was actually putting this together. So we're just going to go with Memento. So what I want to do is I want to put a little hint of a border of speckles all around the edge. So we're going to come in and just go around the edge. And this is really just to sort of mimic the fact that the locket has got, it is black. It's black enamel that's all the way around. So it's not for particularly anything more than that. And I'm just going to keep going round. I went a little bit too far over, doesn't matter, it's a handmade card. And then actually just off screen that you can't see, I have got my Stampin scrub, which is this clever little chappy here. One side is wet, you've got little raindrops on one side and the sunshine on the other. This is where you spray your Stampin mist, so you scrub on this side and then you dry off on that side, so it's out of your view, but trust me it's there because I'm going to use this same stamp set with lots of different colours. And I have got Daffodil Delight. Actually, I put Hello Honey in the first one, didn't like it. Tangelo Twist. I've got Real Red. I've got Melon Mambo. I have got Perfect Plum. Are you still seeing all of those? Slide them down. Bermuda Bay and Pear Pizzazz. So, I'm just going to shove them out of the way. Clean up my stamp. And I'm going to come in with the yellow first because it's the palest. And I'm going to take the tip, I think this tip here, and differently, so last time I started it at the corner, I'm actually going to start it a little bit higher. I'm so going to put my hand in a load of ink, aren't I? I haven't got very much room around my desk. So the Tangelo twist, is it Tangelo? Tangelo? I don't know. Debate? Tangelo, Tangelo. I don't know, it kind of maybe Angelo with a T. Tangerine? Tangelo? I don't know. Does anybody know the answer? Tangelo or Tangelo? Ooh, okay. Melon Mambo. That's a discussion point, isn't it? Okay. So you can see I'm taking the colours all around the edges. So which one do I want? Bermuda Bay. I'm trying to follow a spectrum colour, and spectrum colours start with the yellows rather than a rainbow, which is red, orange, yellow, green, blue. A spectrum starts at yellow and it actually goes in a circle. Google it. Fascinating. Seriously fascinating to look at, a proper spectrum. And actually as a makeup artist you work off spectrum colours, and you're working off your circle of colours, and it's the opposites, and then you work in trios. So opposite and orange is a blue, so you would put those two colours together. Okay, and a bit of pepper zazz up there. Okay. I'm definitely not going to be sticking my hands in ink. Right, last little bit to do is a bit of Whisper White stamping with the Work of Art stamp set, which is the one I talked about before, which is this bit in here. And this, I have tested every single punch that it will fit round. It fits one of the circles, but it's a bit too big. The 1 3/4 is just a little bit too big for it. It seems a bit lost within it. I'll show you now. It just feels too big. That would be my phone. So I have found that the label bracket punch is a much better punch to go round this. You don't have too much white edge or anything like that. It's just perfect. But that does mean that you can then do a background with the 1 3/4, and it will just sit behind it beautifully. So, okay, let's prep these. So dimensional on the back of that. And one on there, and I'm going to put my candy dots on afterwards because I did have a card blank around somewhere. Is that it? Oh yes, that is it. And then I'm going to put my dimensionals on, so oopsie daisy, throw it at myself. Okay, and then obviously I want that cluster of colours down at the bottom, because actually that's how your locket would fall. They would all cluster down at the bottom like that, so that was my thinking. And then this kind of into a gap you've created. I seem to end up with a gap that was more over to the right hand side, but this time round my gap is sort of a bit more in the middle, if that makes sense. And then candy dots, matching candy dots, apart from the Tangelo. We don't have a candy dot in that colour, so I'm just going to go with Tangerine Tango. And again, following the spectrum, we're going to go with Daffodil Delight, and then Tangerine Tango, and then a Real Red, and a Melon Mambo. So we've got that cluster over there. And then down here I'm going to go with the Perfect Plum, which is a Regal colour. Sorry, those were brights, all of those ones. Back to the brights to have a Bermuda Bay, and then a Pear Pizzazz from the Subtles. So if you want to recreate this exactly, you would have to have a selection of all of the colours. You could definitely do it with just the brights or just the Regals. I don't think you would do it quite so well with the Subtles, but the Regals, obviously I'm missing a couple there. You could do it with, you know, without any problem with those. So that is my beautiful rainbow card, inspired by my rainbow locket, which I love to wear. Love it. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to speak to you very soon. Poodlesjewelry.com, poodles.co.uk. Hope to speak to you soon. Bye.